Unofficially, names of 5 candidates are being floated so far. This includes Charles County delegate and chairman of the House Economics Committee, C.T. Wilson. In a text, he confirms after conferring with colleagues he's running. The first step involves Democrat caucus nomination meeting. The Democrats are the majority party, so the nominee is likely to become the speaker. The adage, politics abhors a vacuum, is expected to really shake things up in the competition for State House Speaker.
When you have a leadership change, that's a vacuum. And all kinds of things will try to rush to fill it.
128 votes in the affirmative.
Maryland Speaker Adrienne Jones, the first black person and woman to leave the chamber, is stepping down from her leadership position. She plans to continue serving as a delegate. In a lengthy statement, she writes, "When elected Speaker, I never intended this to be forever. I wanted to help build the next generation of House leaders and prepare them for the challenges in front of us as a state. Now is the time." The House Speaker is one of the 3 most powerful leaders in Annapolis.
Because the Speaker in the Maryland General Assembly has quite a lot of power in terms of what bills get assigned to which committee, appointing members of the committee, processing of legislation, what gets to the floor.
Maryland Matters is floating 5 delegates who may be competing for the job. Appropriations Committee Chairman Ben Barnes, Health and Government Ops Chairwoman Delegate Joseline Pena-Melnick, Delegate C.T. Wilson, Janelle Wilkins, and Vanessa Atterbury, who could instead run for Howard County Executive. The Democratic caucus will meet December 16th to discuss choosing a new leader. On the first day of the session, the full House chamber will vote. 72 votes are needed. You can expect horse trading in its purest form will be taking place to build a coalition of support.
What is my committee assignment? I have a particular piece of legislation I've been waiting years to advance. Will you commit to advancing it?
The Speaker influences every issue, everything from the environment, crime to taxes. Right now, elected officials from the Baltimore area are in the top leadership roles.
I could very easily see a coalition of Prince George's and Montgomery County saying we deserve one of the leading spheres of influence in the General Assembly.
Those who want the job must submit their interest in writing 48 hours in advance of the caucus meeting. Organizers say the transition is a best-case scenario, and that's because Speaker Jones mentored and elevated so many people into leadership positions, and many are now ready and interested in the job. Reporting from the newsroom, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.